Scott Christopher today, because to me, music is everything in a wedding, and the DJ is everything, the band is everything, because with a bad DJ, we know how badly that can go.
Oh my goodness.
With a good DJ, I don't have to worry, and I can let you do what you do, and you can rock the party. And that's one of my favorite moments in a wedding, is when all the formalities are done and people are just having a great time. And I see people like you in your element, just getting down groovy.
Thank you. Oh my gosh, I'm so honored to be on the same platform with one of our mutual clients, with Catherine Zeta. That was amazing.
Ah, yes.
I'm really honored to be a part of this. Thank you for having me.
Oh, my pleasure. Well, yeah, that was an amazing party. We got to do Kirk Douglas's 100th birthday together. And when I was putting the party together, I'm thinking, who on earth can I have that I trust? And that's one of the things I wanted to talk about today, is trust with DJs, to just do it, and I don't have to worry. I know that the voiceover is going to sound amazing, because you are a voiceover artist as well as a DJ.
Thank you. Yes.
So I knew that your voice would be commanding in a room of all those incredible people.
Right.
And
no pressure. I knew Steven Spielberg was there, and we were going to be handing a microphone to him. No pressure.
No pressure. And that's what I do. I surround myself with people when we're in a pressured situation like that I know I don't have to worry about. Like, I didn't have to worry about Kimberly making that incredible cake of Kirk's face. I didn't have to worry about you in the corner doing all the voiceovers.
Thank you so much. You gave me the chills. It was a great event, and you did a wonderful job.
Thank you.
Let's talk all about us. Let's help everybody else.
Yeah, well, I want people to know who you are, Scott, and I'm just waiting for people to come in, because it's really important. Because I know that recently your Instagram was hacked, wasn't it? And you lost all your followers.
So I am the national U.S. trademark owner of the name Good Times Entertainment. Unfortunately, a lot of people don't do their research, and there's been DJs or newbies that have started other companies, and they've trampled on my name.
Yeah.
So we've had to send out cease and desist letters, and somebody hacked my Instagram, and all of my thousands of followers were gone. So my account got messed up in this whole mess. I contacted Facebook. Facebook gave me, so on my Facebook page, it's actually Facebook.com/Good Times Entertainment, because I sent them the trademark and they did it. But even though they own Instagram, I still can't get them to get my old account back. So anyway, long story short, I've only got like 30 followers and 30 posts, because I had to set up a new account and just start over and just start.
Oh my God, what a nightmare, Scott. I can't believe that's hideous. Hideous.
Yeah, crazy.
I knew something had gone wrong, because I went to tag you a couple of months ago on something, and I picked up Good Times Entertainment. I was like, that's not Scott.
Right, exactly. So anyway.
So it's
Let's talk about positive, fun stuff. It's DJ Good Times Ent on Instagram. Like Wonderful. Good Times Sent, DJ Good Times Sent.
Okay, and we'll repeat that at the end as well. But all right, weddings. I know you and I both love weddings. What is your most favorite moment during a wedding for you?
Actually, it's from the beginning, because I get to be creative and help in the planning process with my clients, choosing music. And then the day of, I'm actually nervous, because I care so much about my clients, but I want everything to go absolutely perfectly for them. So if anything, I've got to calm myself down, because I'm putting the pressure to make it right. I'm sure you can feel that.
Yeah, yeah.
So my favorite part is after the ceremony, and we get to go into after cocktails, we go into a grand entrance, and then everybody, like, it's party time. So I can step out and say, hey, it's time to celebrate. We're going to let loose. We're going to have a great time. Loosen up the collars, because now we're into the celebration. That's my favorite time to start free flowing and playing my clients' music.
Yes, I love that. And I love the collaboration that you and I have with weddings, when, I bring the client to you, and then you work with them with their music. You hear what they want to be played at their wedding, and you create incredible playlists for them. And that's what I love, because you really get to know the couples, don't you, when you put all this together. Tell me your process.
And Christina, quite honestly, well, I ask my clients, and I do a lot of listening. I ask a question like how important is dancing? Because many times it's about the atmosphere, and they might not be all about dancing. But most of my clients are like, oh my gosh, we want it totally fun. We want everybody dancing. And I say, okay, well, what type of music do you like? What does your family and friends like? So I have some clients that will get very precise, and they'll give me a list of music that's their favorites, and I ask them for cocktails, for dinner. Of course, we talk about ceremony pieces if we're handling the ceremony, and then of course dancing. So there might be 3 different lists of 10 to 15 favorite artists, songs that they'll give me, and then I can plug in other like artists and songs and read the crowd once I see what's happening with the energy in the space and in the room. So I have some clients that say, we want to give you a precise list, and can you play all the songs on it? And the answer is yes, but we also want to take requests from your friends if you'd like.
Not all of them get played, though.
Yeah, not all of them get played.
Because sometimes there are songs on there that people want played, and you know.
And then there's a no play list. I ask them what they don't want, so we stick to that. And they circle the genres of types of music from 40s, 50s, 60s, Motown, hip hop, house, alternative, 70s, disco, country, Latin, reggae. I mean, we'll cover all the ground. Yeah. And then I'll firmly know where my clients' tastes lie before the event.
Yeah.
Now I know the sandbox that we're playing in, and now I can look at the beats per minute. I can mix, I can take requests, and I can seamlessly beat mix. And just free flowing, I've been trusted to open for Maroon 5 in Utah Jazz Stadium with 15,000 people.
What was that like?
So that was incredible. I was they built a platform for me about 40 feet off the stage.
Oh my gosh.
And I was able to be on the Jumbotron all around the stadium for 40 minutes warm up, and then introduce Maroon 5 in Utah Jazz Stadium for 15,000 people. So that's the one of the biggest events that I've been on.
That's incredible. Yeah. That must have been so cool. Thrilling.
So that was the beat mixing part of it, where I'm literally laying down like a festival DJ type energy.
Yeah.
But a wedding is going to be all about bride and groom and whatever
they want. Yeah. And that's you're really good at reading a room. A lot of DJs sometimes want to play what they want to play, and they don't read the room. But you're really good, you know, and because you and I tag team really well on because the timeline for me is super important. And you're kind of like me. You can feel it when we need to move things on, when we need to change up the tempo. And that's what I love about you. It's almost like it's by osmosis. We both feel it at the same time, and I'm like, can you? And you're like, done it, and you're already like changing the feeling, you know.
Not everybody can be sympathetic, empathetic, be able to judge energy levels in a space and be in tune with the big picture.
Yeah.
That's a true talent that you have, and I'm blessed and lucky that people tell me that I have that. And
you do.
And so it's not just being a master of ceremony. It's not just being a DJ. It's having those personality traits of whoever you're hiring that needs to be able to bring the whole event together. And that's why I love working with you, because I can trust that you're really going to have the wedding party lined up and outside the door when they're scattered like kittens and drinking.
Yeah. Rang sheep. Getting the sheep in.
So that when I step on the microphone, I actually know when I say their name that they're going to come through the door.
And they're going to be in the right order that you have
be in the right order.
Yeah.
You got it.
No, that's super important. And that's, you know, that's when you get a DJ that just knows you, and that we have such a good, you know, connection that I trust you, you trust me. And I think it's all about trust. And I know that you are going to be on the microphone for what you need to be. And that's it. You're not, it's not about you. It's not about me. It's about our clients. And I think that's something very special that you have.
Hey, that's a great point. And if we're going to play some ceremony music here in a little bit.
Yeah.
You know, many times the first 2 hours, I am not on the microphone.
Nope.
It's all about the music, setting the tone from the arrival of the guests, pre-ceremony, prelude. Mm-hmm. Then it's the music, the ceremony, the beauty, the elegance, the videographer. I'm helping patch in their sound so they capture the everything gorgeously. We may use wireless microphones so that there's no standing mic between the couple.
Yeah.
That means maybe miking the groom and the officiant, but not the beautiful bride on her dress.
On her big black thing on her dress. Yeah, no, that's not going to work.
So I may be sound tech for that first hour and just programming music. And then for cocktails, it's just the music. So it's literally about an hour and a half many times into the special day before I welcome everybody. Hey, we have a dance floor and we're going to have a great time. And I'm your DJ Scott.
Yeah.
Let's welcome the newlyweds, shall we?
I know. I love that. Yeah. And then suddenly like, oh, who's this? Who's the DJ? And then it's all yours. You know, I love that.
And once we get everybody, maybe go from first dance and invite others to join in so that we get a party going right away. And it's about the couple and their friends and everybody up having a good time early on in the event instead of being 4 hours into it after dinner before we do any dancing. Yeah. But let me say, a lot of the Eastern cultures do want to have a formal, just a welcoming grand entrance, a welcome toast, dinner, and that's okay too. So it's about what
the client wants. Yes.
Client wants
and it is, you know, cultural as well. Yeah. You know, but I do try and educate clients that it is great to come in, do your first dance, and get a dance party going because everybody has something to drink, everybody's has something to eat. They're ready to party at that point. Yeah. Otherwise.
That first dance set is my favorite.
That's my favorite. The first 20 minutes before they sit down for dinner, because it's all about energy, isn't it? We have to get energy in the room. It's like a flow. I'll just do a quick timeline thing. This is how I see it. It's like you have to build your ceremony, then you have to build into cocktails, then you have to go into dinner, and then you bring them down when they're eating dinner, and then you bring them up again after speeches, and then the party takes off.
Yeah.
And I wonder if a lot of planners and understand that when they work with the DJ that we have to build that arc, and it's like a wave.
I've heard so many stories from event planners that have worked with DJs that don't get that, what you just said, and they don't have the experience, especially because nowadays everybody can get all of the music. It used to be that it took DJs years to build their library. Now you've got new guys and girls coming into the business and they think they're just there to play music. And unfortunately, brides think, many times it's just music until we have a conversation with our clients about managing energy levels and how to create. Yeah. Then it comes into production, like where to have dad placed by the couple for his toast and to have everybody's attention and focus. It's about focus and positioning all the behind the scenes like a producer would do. Yeah. That's you. And that's you.
Yes.
So that we can have the right people and have the focus on the toasts at the right time. There's a lot that goes into that.
Yeah, there is a lot. And no gaps. It has to be seamless. Right. It's because I can feel the energy dip. There's a moment